Hi, my name is Michael Songbird. I'm the city organizer for the city of Seattle. Also organize the largest outdoors adventures organization or meetup organization in the Seattle area. We have about 20,400 members. I started organizing with the group just 2 years ago, but I have been co-organizing for quite a few years, and our leader passed away, and so I was thrown into it, and I've been leading it since then. It's been a wonderful experience. I'd like to start by saying that I think you all have the keys to the bright future you envision. You both influence, but you also will be influenced by the experience that you have. And part of what we do is quite risky because we do real mountain climbing where you go to glaciers and you go to climb rocks, and sometimes you have ropes, sometimes you don't. And what I want you to do is envision the last time you had a very difficult, stressful experience, and that pushed you outside your limits. How was that experience? What did you feel like? And where did it take you? How did you come out of it? And what can you learn from it? These are some of the things that we face on a daily basis when we work with our members. And what I'm about to tell you, what I'm sharing here are quotes from some of our members. They knew I was coming, and they said, "Hey, can you put this quote on the screen?" I said, "Sure." So these are quotes from members that appreciate the opportunity that they have to go with us and experience those adventures. But what I'm about to share with you is an experience for a climber that came with us on a mountain in the Cascades of Washington State. And it was a beginner. We all take beginners all the time. And this mountain is significantly difficult to climb. Pete Schoening climbed this mountain when he was training for K2. That's before he saved all these climbers. When he arrested, these were several climbers that were falling on K2, and he saved them. So that was his mountain. They named it after him, and basically it's named P3, which is Putrid Pete's Peak, because they scattered his ashes at the top after he died. So what's significant about P3 is that it's a very steep climb, and we don't do it with ropes or anything. You don't really need it, but it's got a lot of exposure. And most beginners, when they get to this one point, they freeze. And so this one person, she froze, and we had to work with her, and we basically kept working with her slowly until we got her to the point where she gained enough confidence. And then the hardest part comes at the end. So this mountain climbs about 3,200 feet in 3 miles. However, the first 2 miles, it climbs 600 feet. And the last mile, it climbs the rest of it, which some of you may know, that's really steep. And it's on ice and rock and everything, so it exposes you to a lot of risk. So this person went through it, got to the top, summited. So she was very excited. On the way down, of course, the dangers are a little bit different, and as you all know, climbing up is optional. Coming down is a must. So now the challenge of coming down safely, and of course, eventually, luckily she did, and I don't want to take up all of your time, but she got to a point where she opened up about her experience, and this was a Sunday, and late in the afternoon, and she asked me, she was talking to me at that point, because I literally stayed with her the whole time. And she was just talking about life, about work. She worked for a very large aircraft company in the Seattle area, engineering company. A lot of male engineers around, and most of the managers are male as well. So for a female to basically move up is not an opportunity that comes up very often. And she shared with me that her supervisor 2 weeks earlier had offered her the position to become a supervisor. And during that climb, she shared that she wanted to, the deadline was Monday, and she wanted to share with her supervisor that she was going to decline the offer. The experience on P3 opened up her mind to the potential that she had, that the limitation that she had was all here, basically. And at the end of the climb, we came down. We went, drank beer, and ate, of course, and which is what we do. And she said, "You know what? My decision is going to be to say yes." And this is about 3 years ago. And she has been a supervisor for all this time, very successful, doing very well. And she's climbed a lot of mountains. This photo here is very interesting, and I'll try and finish with those. This is If you notice, we're wearing dresses. And this is in about 2 weeks. This is a tradition in the Northwest that we do. And we climb Mount St. Helens wearing dresses. And I'm right here in this photo. If you can see me, that's me right there. And so it's a tradition in the Northwest. About 600 crazy people wear dresses, tutus, men wearing bras and underwear, and name it. The idea is to celebrate Mother's Day, and it's during Mother's Day weekend. And so the sign I'm holding is Happy Mother's Day, Mom. That's what it says right there. So yeah, we have fun too. It's not all dangerous. This is a person that moved from Tennessee, and she climbed Mount Rainier. This person basically did nothing else before. And all of a sudden she's doing all these crazy things. Again, groups that we take out. This is a famous mountain, El Dorado Peak in Washington State. And yeah, all of these are the experiences we have. This is the mountain that this young lady climbed with us when she expressed her feelings about being a supervisor. So, thank you. Appreciate it.